Hey guys, welcome back to the rundown. Waiting for you guys to trickle in on this Friday. Hello, come on in. I am ready for Edwin, or waiting for Edwin. Hello, good people. Hey Stevie, Chrissy, Naturally QG. Hey Alma. See you guys. I'm just waiting for Edwin. Hey Keisha. Thank you. Yes, it was a good episode. You're going to have to watch next week to see what the bad news is. Beautiful Queen. Hey Booski. Dontasia. Okay. Dontasia Jackson is sending a request to join. Not yet, Dontasia. Okay. Hey Takia. Hey guys. All right. I'm waiting for Edwin here. I don't know where he is. Waiting on him. Thank you so much, D. Wiggins. Waiting for Edwin. All right. Thank you so much, Lashika. Yes, you have to wait for January 1st. All right. There he is. There is Mr. Edwin. All right. Just waiting on that request. Okay. Oh, wait. All right. There he is. Waiting for Mr. Chefs in the City. Hey, DJ Lee, aka Diva. All right. Thank you. Hey, Edwin.
What's going on? How we doing?
I am good. How are you?
I'm good. I was sitting there trying to figure out, like, how does this whole thing work? Like, is something supposed to pop up or
I
what?
guess we should have done a tutorial before this.
Well, I'm not that IG savvy, and I was rushing home because I just finished the chef job. So I was like, hopefully I'll make it in time.
Okay, yep, you're in time. Everybody's trickling in. Everybody wants to see us, see what we got to say. Listen, we always be getting deep on the couch on these dates and stuff. So
let me light my incense real fast. Hold up.
Light your incense, got to set the mood.
You know I always got incense. Remember my little date bag I always had with me?
Yes, at the tantric yoga. Yes, that was
I had that bag everywhere.
That was the tantric yoga. That caught me off guard a little bit when I walked in. I was like, what's happening here?
Right.
I had never done tantric yoga before, but that was an experience. I was a little shy, but you took it easy.
I knew I had to do that because I was like, you can't go too fast or turn you off. So try to make it fun and something that you would enjoy. So.
Yeah, you did. And one thing I will say about you, Edwin, is that you are always in tune, and so you take your time. And somebody said Virgo's in the building. Yes, Edwin is a Virgo. You take your time and you think about things. You're intentional about a lot of things, and so that's what I really love about you. So y'all, he's a man's man, sensual, and he can cook too. Chef Edwin in the building.
Chef will sprinkle you up with a little salt and pepper.
Yes. So, people are asking about next episode, but you all will have to watch and see what happens next episode. Thank you so much, Mr. Pitiful. That's an interesting name. Someone said they need to watch the episode. Somebody said you they boo. You they boo.
Said on the what?
You got some people over here wanting to talk to you, Edwin. Hey, Clarity. Well, okay, so people are always asking, like, were these conversations that we had, on the show, were they real? And, I tell people all the time, yes, they're very real. For me, even though it's a reality TV show, like, you're supposed to be real, a lot of things, a lot of people may go in there with different motives, but I think that for me, there are real emotions involved, and I think the same with you. And I think the moments that we open up to each other were very real. So I'm speaking for myself, but I'm speaking for you too. But you can speak for yourself too.
Yeah, I mean, you can speak for me any day you want to. I mean, hey, but no, they definitely were real. And I've had the same question asked me a lot: is were we putting on? And I couldn't speak for anybody else, but I know that those moments that you and I had together were definitely very real. Conversations, and I could definitely sense just an overall care and compassion that you even had for me in the midst of everything going on. So Nothing that
Absolutely.
we ever did was rehearsed. It was all. If a tear came out of our eye, it was a real tear. It wasn't conjured up.
Yes,
So,
exactly. I'm like, we up here tearing up on the couch. I don't even know what. I was just overwhelmed with
it
emotion.
was just that moment. It just happened that way. I think it just organically happened. I think
Yeah.
where we both just felt that moment, and it happened. So
Yeah, and I think that's what's most important. I think that is what makes us both relatable on the shows, because people are like, okay, they are really being vulnerable with one another. They are really showing real emotions,
right,
and talking about those hard things that people don't necessarily want to talk about. And so I appreciate you being open to me in those moments. And I know sometimes, like with other people, you felt like you were being interrogated, but I really was coming from sincere place.
yeah, yeah, exactly. I don't like to be interrogated. I'm not in the military no
Yeah,
more.
yeah, I know. You a Virgo too. I don't like being asked questions, but I felt like I took it a little easy on you.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. So people were talking about how we made them cry tonight. But I mean, I think the biggest challenge is, when you're ready to love, but you're not ready to love, so to speak. And we all, right, we all have things that we have to work through, whether it's
Right.
past traumas or whatever. And sometimes, certain areas of our life may be blocked by one thing or another. So I think we are showing people that we have those real emotions, and that we're talking about real things on the show. And so I definitely appreciate that. That we can have somebody keeps asking about KG Smooth. I don't know what KG is. I am not my brother's keeper. Go to KG's wall if you want to know where he is.
I was trying, when I got in the house, I was trying to catch up on tonight's episode. So actually, you're on my TV right now, like on the screen. I paused it because I realized, I'm like, oh crap, it's 9 o'clock now. So I was trying. I think I'm only like 17 minutes in right now, so I don't really know. I think we're actually getting ready to have our date under the gazebo.
Yes, we had the lobster and steak.
Oh yeah, that was a great date. That was a great date.
It was really good. The ambiance was really nice, and we asked each other some tough questions. And when you asked me, or I think I asked you that question about, what do you fear about the person that's across from you? And when you first said like that I wouldn't accept you for who you are, like my heart like literally sank. And then you were like, well, it's not necessarily about you, it's about me. So can you explain that a little bit more? Because I was like, dang, Edwin, you don't think I'll accept you for who you are? I'm trying to support you.
Right. Yeah, it didn't necessarily have anything to do with you. I think that's just kind of always been a thing of mine is, when you talk about being, your authentic self, and then we all have our own quirks and different things that we're always working through. I think a lot of times it's just, I've never been that kind of person where like I have to have the acceptance of somebody else. But at the same time, you want to, also be, who you are at the end of the day. And I think in the past, that's kind of been an issue where the other person may not have accepted me exactly for everything that I am, whether it be the good or the bad. And so sometimes you can actually, even in the midst of saying that you're ready to love, sometimes things can rise up on the inside of you that kind of causes like a little fear sometimes. So you just got to, suck it up and deal with it and then keep it moving.
Absolutely. Somebody's saying we're spoiling it. We're not spoiling anything. If you watch tonight's episode, we're talking about tonight's episode. We're talking about current time on the show. So we're not spoiling anything. Somebody asked what you're drinking, Edwin.
It looks like apple juice, but it tastes like bourbon.
Hey.
I just saw somebody just made a comment. They said something, I just saw, let me go back. It says, as a Virgo, we are great at giving love, but afraid of receiving it. I can honestly say that that's a very, very true statement. I think with myself, it's always been hard to receive the love of another person or the love of a woman, specifically relationship wise. Not that the relationship wouldn't work, but it was just always a thing of I'm able to give it, but to receive it became a very difficult thing. Sometimes it's like, man, how could she really like love me? It's kind of like accepting me and recognizing that, what, I can be loved even in the midst of, whatever issues and things that I have going on. So.
Right. So how was it being on the show for you? Like, what made you do the show? You know, that's always the question I get asked. Why did you decide to go on Ready to Love?
Yeah. So the reason why I went, I could say that I never thought about doing a reality show ever in my life. But I had, one of the talent agents or producers or whoever kind of shot me a message on IG. And honestly, I think they sent me a message like 3 or 4 times because I had not responded to them. And then I obviously, because I ignored it, and then I finally responded to it. And then I had some buddies of mine, 2 good friends of mine that were actually, they sent me text messages about it saying that they were considering doing it. And I said, you know what? I said, I don't really have much going on right now, so I'm going to open up to the idea of it. Now, when I think about a reality show, I was like, can I really find love on a reality show? And, part of me, because I think a lot, and sometimes I may overthink things.
Yes, Virgos are guilty of that. So are Capricorns. Somebody was saying, love the show concept, love Virgo married to a Capricorn. Y'all already trying to marry us off. That's funny. But
so it was
very compatible.
Exactly. So I literally, I just told myself I would open my heart and mind up to the process, and whatever happened, happened. And I think that's exactly, the way that things took place. It was just, go into it with an open heart and mind. And even when I got into the process of it, it still became, a struggle, things that I shared with you at different times, even being in the midst of what was going on. So, but I can honestly say, walking away from it, that, I don't have any regrets about it at all. I don't live my life, with regrets. I try to look at anything positive that I can take out of the situation. And there were so many, positive and just pivotal moments that really weren't even shown. That I took away from, from yourself and from even with the guys that I'm forever indebted on. So.
Yeah, I love that. And that's kind of the same for me, because I was like, never would I have imagined being on a reality show, but I'm like, this is the chance for me to open up and be vulnerable and see what happens. I'm like, I'm going to go in with 0 expectations and see what happens.
That's it.
And so I will always be grateful for the experience. So, so you have, yes, people are saying you're very handsome. Yes, he is.
Oh,
James
thank you.
Counted all joy. You got a bunch of fans in the room tonight, Edwin. My mom's on here; she's a fan.
Hey, Mama Joy.
Yes. Somebody said, "Are you all at each other's homes, but in different rooms?"
Yeah, I'm actually. So the reality is, I'm actually in Joy's other bedroom right now. As you can see, this is the boom boom room where there's no booming going on.
Right. Hey, boo.
I'm about to come over there and cook you some dinner in a second, baby.
Yes. So, thank you so much, Simple Wellness. My mom said, love me some Joy. Love y'all too. So, okay, what else? When you got, journey was one of your favorite words. That was one of your favorite words on the show.
I said the word journey a lot.
You did. I was like,
if
I could count how many times Edwin said journey.
You know what? I probably said it because the producers always said the word journey.
Yeah,
they just kept talking to me like, this is the journey. This is the journey. So
journey and process. Yeah, it was the same. But it was so funny.
I heard the word. I didn't hear that, but I heard everybody else saying like easy on the eyes. I said, if I hear easy on the eyes one more time about anybody. But I don't think I referred to you. I think I called you a Maserati or something. So
you said Maserati. You said I was easy like Sunday morning. I'm keeping a journal of all the things that you said about me.
Put them all on T-shirts.
Okay, Edwin. What'd you say?
I say put them all on T-shirts. Ready to love sayings.
Exactly. Easy like Sunday morning. I said, okay, Edwin. I said, listen, this brother right here. Somebody said, how many times did he say baby oil? I don't remember that.
I probably said it like 3 times or something. Maybe, I don't know.
Baby oil? What were you talking about baby oil?
I don't know. I probably said something crazy to somebody or something. I don't remember.
Yeah. Somebody said, yes, we will film a reunion. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. What were you about to say?
No, I was just saying it was something I think I probably said to Winter when she was asking me a question while we were on a date. So.
Oh, about
Yeah,
being, oh yeah, when y'all were having that little freaky conversation.
yeah, she was like whispering in my ear and I was whispering in her ear. Yeah, that one, I think.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
So speaking of winter, when we had that lunch, like with our friends and what have you, how was that for you? Because that was uncomfortable for me. How was that for you? Sitting there and you have the two women you like, and then you have
yeah.
the guy that likes the two women you like. How was that for you? It was awkward for me.
It was awkward. It was definitely an awkward situation, and I think even before we walked into it, I don't think any of us really knew what was getting ready to take place, and so, that walk from the sidewalk up into the dock, it was just, your mind is racing because you really don't know what to expect.
Right.
And again, it does place you in a hot seat a little bit because certain questions are going to be asked. But the biggest thing that I could say in that moment was it's just being honest and answering those questions that were going to be uncomfortable for myself and for Jade. But
Yeah.
it was the realness in it. I mean, we both had interest in the same women, and so all we could do is answer it and try to be authentic about that whole situation. But it was definitely uncomfortable. Is all I can say.
Yeah,
Walking into it.
it was extremely uncomfortable, but I think you handled it well.
Yeah.
Edwin's don't always give a speech.
I'm trying. I keep telling people I try to work on it. Everybody keeps joking about me online, talking about long-winded. I say, look, I've identified this long time ago that I probably do.
But you are who you are. You don't need to change that.
Well, I can say that it needs to be tweaked. Cause I went back and I read my bio.
Read the audience.
And I'm reading my bio and I'm reading this and I said, Edwin, you really are long-winded even in what you said in this bio. So I went back and I revamped it and made it a little bit shorter and condensed. But maybe I use a little bit too many words, but it is what it is. At 40 years old,
Yeah. It makes you who you are, so it's okay. I mean, yeah. I think you just have to read your audience sometimes, and till we get according to the audience.
Right.
But somebody asked, have I eaten Edwin's food yet? No, he has not cooked for me yet, and I have an issue with that. He's too busy. He has to serve all his clients, so Edwin is
coming soon, though.
He has not cooked for me yet. Somebody said, did you get the stain out of your dress, Joy? I did.
I'm glad that I didn't do that.
I was clean for the win because I was like, really, Jane? Cranberry juice on my dress,
Man.
So yeah, but yes, I did get the stain out. Thank you for your concern.
I need a makeup artist. My forehead is shiny. Makeup artist.
Come with the brush. Get the brush for Edwin. Yes. So yeah, no, I'm trying to see what somebody is. Naya in here?
That's Naya. She's talking about, hey, my babies.
Hey, boo. There's Naya. We love Naya.
What up, Naya?
Yeah, you and Naya shared a very juicy kiss on the show.
It was. It was a very juicy kiss. It was. It was.
I was like, oh, okay. And when you cheated on me.
No, but I saw that kiss between you and Jay, and I felt some kind of way when I saw it. And then it made sense when I saw it. I said, that's why I probably didn't get a real kiss with Joy. Not that I was trying to get one, but I said, Joy ain't about to be running around here kissing on everybody.
No, because I heard you out here in them streets with Naya. I was like, oh, not coming on these lips.
I don't know what order that happened in. Did it really?
It happened before me and Jay.
Oh, okay. Well, I brushed my teeth and scrubbed my lips, so I mean, they were brand new again, so.
Naya talking about she don't know what y'all talk. Oh, you know. You know where you rubbing Edwin in the back of his head and whatnot.
Yeah, that'll get it right there. Rubbing on the back of my head. Lord.
I was like, oh, Naya hit the spot. Yeah. So yeah. I just think it's been an interesting experience, and when we're getting down to the wire, and obviously people are like, "Ooh, how is this going to shake out?" and what have you. And we are getting down to the end. So guys, you just have to continue to watch, and see how things shake out. So somebody said I'm funny. So Naya said we was playing. Were you? We gonna talk about this.
It actually, it was. Yeah. Hold on. So quick question, I haven't seen the rest of the episode. So am I still on the show or did I get voted off? I don't know what's going on. Like
what, Edwin?
I just know my phone is blowing up right now, and I'm trying to figure out like what everybody talking about.
We're not at the end, Edwin. What do you mean you can't ask that question? We went on our date tonight.
Oh, that's okay. So that's what I didn't know if we went on a date and then y'all voted me off or something or what.
He over here playing, y'all. Don't believe anything this man is saying. He over here trying to throw y'all off your rockers, so don't listen to Edwin, okay? So I was gonna ask you something, but I do have someone that wants to say hello to you.
Who is that?
One moment.
How you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. I'm part of Team Edwin.
Hey, I really appreciate that. I listened to the interview you and Joy had, and I love everything about you. I love your energy. I love, I just love everything that you shared or whatever. You're definitely a great person. So you have a dinner coming pretty soon, you and your daughter.
Thank you so much. I'm looking forward to that dinner. Trust me. I have to say that my friends have been texting me this evening and saying, "Oh my God, I'm in tears from that dinner with Edwin and Joy, and they just love you." So you got support over here, bro.
Well, that's good to hear.
You definitely do.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. All right.
Have a good night.
I'm gonna tell you this. I see where Joy gets all. You know the song, you get it from your mama. You definitely get it from your mama. Like it's.
Well, thank you so much. I love her.
That's good. Okay, well, it's good to see you.
Back to the phone and finish watching this.
All right. See you.
Joy and I are in the same house. Edwin and I are not in the same house.
Right. Yes, if you all didn't watch last week, Mom is all the way Team Edwin. You gotta go watch that on IGTV if you missed it last week. But yeah, my mama is a fan. I think she just wants you to cook for her. I think that's what it's really about, Edwin.
It's probably both.
Yeah. So yes, people on here ask me about hair tutorials. I am not a hair blogger, guys, but I can tell you that this is a half-day job. Okay, doing my hair. It's plenty of hair bloggers out there, guys, that you can go and watch on YouTube. It doesn't have to be me. Oh, hey, Chicago Barbie, Chi-Town in the mix over here, and got to shout out my Chi-Town people. See, there she goes. She's talking about she a foodie too, my mama. Oh man, so so we are getting down to the wire. So how are you feeling now that you're off the show?
You know what, I can honestly say it's kind of like a sigh of relief, I guess. It's just now it's that time, it's over, and I think it was a lot of pressure just even being on there. So now it's the thing of watching yourself actually play out something that you did, and just be cool with, seeing yourself on TV. That's the biggest thing. And then also at the same time, we opened ourselves up to public opinion and being able to handle that.
Absolutely.
I think my biggest thing is, in the midst of things that I shared on the show, is making sure that people have an understanding. I think that even the topic, with PTSD came up, because I've seen a few things pop up here. In regards to, me and my, self-care at the VA and different things of that nature. And my thing at the end is I'm always an advocate for it. I may not have necessarily done therapy in regards to, seeing a therapist multiple times in regards to my PTSD. But I did go through a process, and I had certain suggestions made, so I always share with people that everybody's journey is different in regards to, I said journey again, but it's very different. And I think it's just identifying, what, you individually may need, because everybody's is not the same. And with myself, I can honestly say that maybe in regards to other things in my life, I definitely want to sit down, with a therapist. But in regards to combat related things that I dealt with, I've never really felt the need to be able to. I did a group, session one time. And I didn't really, personally, I didn't like the group format.
Yeah, it's not for everybody.
I just didn't. It was Vietnam veterans in there. We had veterans from Desert Storm 1. We had Iraqi veterans in there. We had some guys from Operation Just Cause in the 90s. So you had everybody in there. Although we had the same experiences, ideally in combat, me personally, just sitting in that room and talking about it wasn't the solution for me, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. I get that.
And that's the part where I was trying to make sure other people, periodically I would pop in on social media and respond to people when they were saying, oh, well, you need to take more than one session. Well, with me, I had multiple sessions to have the diagnosis take place. And then when they assigned me an actual therapist, the therapist said, hey, your main issue is the fact that you can't sleep and you're having night tremors. And they made certain suggestions that I've been doing to this day. But, it's just one of those things you got to identify what your own personal triggers are and, start the healing process.
Well, I'm proud of you.
Well, I appreciate it.
Doing, the things you need to do for self-care, so, that's important to me. And I just want to make sure you're good. And, so, let's see. Someone asked, what is your signature dish as a chef?
Oh, that's a good question. My signature dish.
He made me a peanut butter and jelly sandwich on the show.
No, peanut butter and jelly.
Peanut butter and jelly.
Yes, you know what? They didn't highlight that part when I said that, did they?
I know. I don't think they did.
I think that was pivotal in our date. They should have talked about that.
Peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Yes.
Exactly.
So what's your signature dish? And we know you love tacos. We're going to talk about that in a second.
Yeah, I love tacos, but I would say signature dish-wise, it's hard. It's always a hard question for me to answer, but I would say one that I really do love. It's like an Italian dish. It's like a stuffed chicken breast, chicken Florentine, and it has
Italian food, didn't they?
Yeah. It's Asiago cheese, spinach. Chicken breast is like pounded out pretty thinly, and then you roll it up, bake it, and then you can pair it with an angel hair pasta, and then drizzle some olive oil over it, throw some artichokes with it, sun-dried tomatoes, all of that. Yeah.
Yes, I love it. See, you know the way to my heart. You know the way to my heart. So, yes, food is the way to go. Okay, so let's talk about these tacos, because you be talking about these tacos a lot. What's up with the tacos, Edwin?
So I talk about tacos a lot because, I love taco trucks. It's an inexpensive food. That has a lot of flavor, and when I think about what I've done with our chef team, is we basically taken tacos to another level in regards to it not being your traditional taco. Like, it's not just a regular chicken taco or a beef fajita. So when you think about the Italian cuisine, a lot of times they will have various different toppings on your French baguettes. So we do the same thing basically with a taco, and so we just place. We did one that was with frog legs about a month ago. So it's just a love. It's one of those things where it's very simplistic, but I know a lot of people love tacos, and so we just try to elevate it and give you a different experience with it.
I thought you were going to give me some sexy love story about tacos. Everybody's like, so he really talking about tacos. We don't worry about no damn tacos.
I wish I had a sexy story behind it, and I can make it sexy. Hold on, let me see if I can get my KG Smooth voice on. Alexa, play D'Angelo, How Does It Feel?
Oh God. We got to keep it PG. PG for the IG.
PG for the IG.
PG, it ain't for everybody to see. Okay, Edwin? Yes. Well, I appreciate you being on here with me. Miss you lots, and I'm glad you are doing well. And yes, so if y'all don't have no questions, we're going to get off of here tonight. Yes. Love y'all too. Yeah.
Y'all almost had me crying. I really need to watch tonight's episode. Where was it an emotional episode or something? Or what?
Well, it's about the moment that we were sitting on the couch together and we got emotional,
Oh.
And then, we always be having deep conversations. So, we pull on the heartstrings a little bit.
Right.
So yeah, we always get deep, and so that's really what it was when we were talking on the couch, and just kind of how I was talking about just wanting to support you and you talking about the things that you had to deal with. So you just gotta go watch it. You don't remember that conversation, Edwin?
No, I remember it. I'm just curious what they showed tonight. That's all, because like my phone's been blowing up basically. So
yeah,
like,
So
you know, ain't no telling how they edited stuff. So
yeah, well that part didn't seem that edited. I think that was actually the conversation that we were having. So so yeah, I don't think there were any edits there. It was the actual moment where we were sitting on the couch and having that conversation. So now y'all know y'all can't ask me these questions about what happens on the next show, who I'm with, what, you know. Edwin already talked about the therapy. So he said.
So I'm going to give y'all the breaking news. I'm just letting y'all know that Joy and I actually are engaged. And we may have a baby on the way.
Yes, that's why y'all only see from here to here.
It's exactly the reason why. We don't want to show them that baby bump too early.
Oh, my mom in the background cracking up.
I hear her back there.
Yeah. You hear?
Uh-huh.
Oh, man. Well, thanks so much, guys. Thank you, Edwin, for doing this with me. I know you are busy with your chef duties and, you know, chef duties, proposals, baby baking, all that stuff. So
all of that. Well, it was definitely a pleasure being on here, and I appreciate you, you know, taking this time to interview me. And yeah, you're just an overall joy, you know, no pun intended.
Thank you. I don't have a good comeback. You got all the good sayings. I don't have any. I don't have a good comeback. I like your smile. I like your smile.
Well,
you always keep me laughing. Always keep me smiling. So I appreciate you so much. And yes, always good energy, as somebody said. Yes. All right. Well, you guys have a great weekend. Have a Merry Christmas. The next episode isn't until January 1st, so we'll see you back then. Thank you, Edwin. See you later.
Have a good night, sweetie. Bye-bye.
You too.